Lone Star, freeze! I would like you to make all surprise tests.
This is gonna turn into the escapist stream, basically. Us on the yard all day.
God.
One success, you are surprised. -10 to initiative.
Wow. I never get surprised. That's amazing. I'm about to get arrested in my underwear. They're gonna put me on cops. God damn it.
Pug is surprised, -10 to initiative.
That's so good.
So what
Kaber?
am I rolling for a surprise?
Intuition plus reaction.
Let's mess that one up.
I should switch to some better music. You are surprised, -10 to initiative.
All suck.
At which point, I would like you all to roll initiative. Except for Pseudo, because Pseudo's still like, I'm just gonna monitor the data streams. It's been like 45 minutes of you monitoring data streams, by the way, so you have got a pretty good idea that you can't really detect much. You can detect that there is a faint signal coming off the nanites. You can't think of anything that has a...
It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm in my element. I like it.
It's nice. It's warm.
Yeah. Nice, circuit sky.
Okay, remember to -10 after you...
Zero in it. Feels good.
And we need a blowback.
You gonna roll? Not bad.
And then I'm gonna minus that. So we'll go there.
Okay. Did you have Pug selected, Shen, when you did that?
Yeah,
Pug's
I
got
went
0.
from 10 down to 0.
Oh, let me check. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I was wondering why it was on 0. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Blowback on 7 initiative, Pug on 0, Kaber on 1. Right, I need to add some cops.
We also need a map for Pug's house.
I don't have a map ready for Pug's house because I had no idea what you're going to do. But since this is a series of rooms, that I'm just going to theater of the mind it, because I'm not going to draw the entire Pug's house quickly on stream. I don't think it's going to be a problem because it's very close quarters anyway. So you don't really need to. You can just be like, I'm hiding behind van. I'm hiding behind bookshelf. Like, it's pretty much what you'd expect for a house. Unfortunately, I do not yet have maps for each of your houses individually. Maybe at some stage, but not quite yet. Right. They wouldn't have had time to jazz up, so they're on normal initiative. Oh, balls. I clicked the wrong thing. Of course I did. I'm so good at this. Initiative.
It's okay, you're better than most of us, and that's what
one die.
Yeah.
You don't need to be the fastest, you just need to be faster than the slowest.
Meet 1. Okay, so the police go on 12 and 10. So, effectively, Blowback is still in the van and can't really see what's going on at the front of the garage. Pug is upstairs, can't see what's going on. Pseudo is not even aware anything's going on. Kaber, however, just turns around to see 2 cops quickly enter behind the removing garage door and come in low, guns raised.
Kaber still has his gun out, huh?
Yeah, he has a sniper rifle out. They both, like, one points his gun at him, the other one moves around to the flank of the van, and both of them point their guns at you and say, Lone Star, freeze! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! They're pointing their guns at you. And they're going to hold their action. This brings us down to second policeman who does the same. Then you hear some smashing of wood from the front door. Blowback, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume since I was cleaning guns out of the car, I've got access to guns right now, right? We need a GM rule on this.
Every single gun that no one said that they were going to carry into the house. So I'm assuming no one has assault rifles in the house. You just have an assault cannon, I think 3 or 4 assault rifles. There's just a whole rack of pistols.
I want to see
Okay.
Caver talk his way out of this one.
I don't think we're gonna be able to talk our way out of this one. I don't know how Lone Star found us. I thought we covered our tracks reasonably well, but there was blood at the scene of the place where we got in the fight with the Yakuza and a couple other things that we oversighted. So it's possible. I am in my underwear though, so if I get into a gunfight, I'm probably gonna die.
This is gonna be the best. I want fan out of this.
I'm gonna use my first action to close the van doors and lock the van. So at least now I'm inside of a tank. So I've got like some kind of armor around me. Because I took my clothing off, and then I wirelessly lock it, so that they can't get in.
Okay, so you wirelessly lock it. I'd say that's actually probably a free action, because you just send the lock command. Just boop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have an action now. Or
I'm gonna use a complex action, because my line jacket is still in the back of the van, because that's where I took it off. I'm gonna use a complex action to put that on real fast.
Okay, so you've got briefs on. Full-on line coat now.
Yeah. Yep, I got my underwear and I got my Bane coat on over the top of it. It's on now.
No, Avak, don't tell people what to do. They can't. They don't know. They know
No, it's not
the
they
other
don't
them
know.
They may-
specifically.
Okay,
I
It's
was
not they
assuming-
don't know.
Why did you bring attention to it?
because they're reading chat as well. We know this. Kaba.
I'm gonna drop my gun and like I'm far too pretty to hit.
Is that you declaring you want to use the too pretty to hit?
Yep.
Okay. So, Kaba drops his gun and then uses the interrupt action far too pretty to hit, which is -10 to your initiative. However, you then get to add your charisma to all defense tests. Would you like to move? Or anything? You're just going to stand there.
I'm not fucking.
Okay, you reach for the sky. As you see the door on the van slide closed, with Blowback's ass wiggling as he tries to put on this line coat. Sure, this brings to Pug, who's got initiative 0. Which means he doesn't get to go. The police then drop 10 initiative. That means that one policeman gets to go next. And that policeman is the one on the flank of the van. So here's the van door closed. He's not sure what's going on, but he's on the wrong side to actually get in. So he looks at the van and he says, "Check it out. I've got this one. On your knees."
I really wish the windows weren't like shot out.
And he pulls out cuffs in his left hand. So he's got cuffs on his left hand now. This brings us back to a new round. So everyone but Pseudo gets to roll initiative. Remember, no one has wired reflexes on yet. No one stated they started their wireless reflexes.
Yay!
Nice.
So I'm going to roll my initiative, which for the cops is 7 plus d6.
I have full confidence in Caver talking his way out of this. Oh, it was all a misunderstanding.
Okay, Blowback.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the van as cover, but I'm basically, I gotta work this through in my head here.
No time. No,
Okay,
it's knock down the door.
Wireless reflexes on with my first simple action.
That's
wired
free if you've got the
reflexes.
wires. No, it's simple. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so wireless reflexes goes on. Bam! You get +1 initiative. You also get plus d6. So if you just want to roll d6 plus 1, and then just add it as a
Okay.
change int.
Let's see. Oh, I could type it in faster.
Yeah, so /r space 1d6 plus 1. That's a +3 to your initiative, which isn't amazing, but it'll do.
I needed a 5. A 5 would have been better.
5 would have still meant not enough. It'd have to be a full-on 6, so you'd need to get a 5 on the
Oh.
die or higher. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
now that I got the wired reflexes on,
simple
I'm
action.
gonna open the back of the van.
Free action. Yep, sure. So the back of the van, one of the doors just goes click, click, and it unlocks. And it basically, it doesn't have a powered swing mechanism for the back of the van, but it unlocks and unlatches itself. So you can just push it open, which doesn't really take anything, just takes your movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna push it open. And can I see the cop out when I push it open?
Sure, you can. Effectively, there are two cops. One of the cops is standing next to the bonnet of the van on the passenger side. Remember, in the UK, we drive on the right because we're sensible people. And then the other cop is flanked round on the driver's side around to the back of the van. And as you open that door, effectively, you are right next to his pistol. He has his arms out, and you're right next to his elbow.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up on him with the assault rifle.
You didn't pick an assault rifle. It will take you a simple action to pick an assault rifle.
Oh, I never said that. Oh, I put on my clothing. That's right.
Yeah. It'll be complex
Shitballs, I did this all kinds of out of order. Well, now I'm boned.
You can pick up the assault rifle, and then you have unlocked the door, but you haven't gone through it yet. You can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the assault rifle then. And was that all my simple action? Yeah, it was.
That was all your simple actions and your free action. Yeah. Okay, so you're ready to launch into things. Did you pick up... Which assault rifle did you pick up? Your one?
Yeah.
Okay, that is currently loaded with normal ammo.
Yeah.
That makes it policeman go. I'm going to make a perception check to hear the van unlocking. He isn't really expecting this, so it will be pretty difficult for him. And it's relatively loud because they've just smashed down the door and stuff. 3 successes. What the hell? Stay there. And he's going to simple action.
Why is Lone Star American?
They're an American company. They probably employed a lot of contractors from the US.
Yeah.
Opens the door gently with
Blackwater.
one hand. Sees the dwarf with an assault rifle in his undies with a long trench coat on. Stay down! And then turns his gun and backs up a few paces so he can try and cover both of you at once. And he's going to save his other simple action. Then he gets to Kaba. Oh, he is surprised. So actually, yeah, he would have to take a surprise check, but he is expecting this. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, Kaba.
I'm just going to yes. I'm just going to stay in full defense. I'm definitely too pretty to hit.
You're not full defense right now. It's a new combat turn.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, well, I'm
you're
going to
do
go.
this. Okay.
Yeah, well,
use the
I'll hold it. I'll hold it until I need to. But yeah,
Okay.
essentially.
Are you
I'm
going to do
gonna
anything in
use-
your turn then?
No.
Kaba uses a full complex action to stand there.
To
Very
just
complex.
Yes. I'm actually.
Very difficult.
Isn't he
Yeah,
holding his
yeah.
turn? Or is he using the full...
He didn't say you want to hold anything. You have to hold
Oh.
like.
Wait, sorry, we've got the other police officer in the garage.
Yeah. One of them's at
I'm
the
still
bottom of the
trying
van, pointing his gun at you. The other one is effectively on your flank next to you, a couple of meters away.
Oh, he's covering both of us. Yeah,
He's trying
I'm
to
just
cover
gonna-
both of you. He's not particularly good at covering 2 people at once, so he's had to back up to try and get an angle between you guys. But yeah, it's like 2 or 3 meters away from you now.
Yeah.
Probably less.
Well,
Probably
I'm
just
going to he told me to get on my knees, so I'm going to get on my knees, and then yeah.
2. Okay, you get onto your knees. Yeah, I'll count this as prone. Getting up from your knees is actually fairly difficult, so I will count that as you need a simple action to get up. Yeah, you spend a simple action getting onto your knees. And then you've got the other simple action, which you don't use.
I'm not going to use now.
Okay. Oh, I forgot we skipped Pug because I didn't rearrange the initiative order. Pug!
Nah, I'm just gonna wander on downstairs. What's going on down here? Who's making noise in my house?
Okay, you get to the top of the stairs. You technically have to make another initiative roll now. Not initiative, sorry, surprise roll. Because as you get to the top of the stairs, you notice a cop halfway up the stairs with his gun pointing towards you.
Punch him! Because Pug.
Hashtag because Pug.
1 success. You were alerted. I'll give you +3, actually. Roll another 3 die. Two hits, so you don't get the 3 required. You fail, you drop 10 initiative. Not that it matters anyway. After this turn, you're going to be pretty low anyway. So that ends your turn immediately. You're surprised. Effectively, there's a Lone Star cop halfway up the stairs, gun trained on you, who I need to roll initiative for. He's also surprised, so let's just check if he's surprised.
He's so funny. No.
Oh my god! 6 successes.
He's a trained professional.
He is not surprised. I will add 2 more cops to the rotation because you see the back of a cop going off into the kitchen.
He is solving a Rubik's Cube in his left hand and doing Sudoku in his right hand at the same time. This guy's amazing.
Pretty much. Meat space 7 0 9. Okay. So it's now the 2 cops. Cop on the stairs shouts, "Back up to the top of the stairs and get on your knees." You're sort of on the first step, kind of wrong-footed here. He's going to not use a simple action. The other cop, who's just seen the door to the van go chink, lock closed, and then heard his friend shout, "Get down," is a little bit confused right now. He's going to go towards Kaber up to the back of the van, try and cover Kaber and try and look at the corner of the van, and he's then going to see the door is slightly ajar. He can't really see the problem is because the door opens towards him, so he can't see blowback in the van, but he's covering Kaber. And yeah, I think he's going to hold his action. This now brings us to the other cop who hasn't rolled initiative because... Oh, no, he has. Has he? No, he hasn't because he's still walking inside. Yeah, he's still walking inside. So he walks inside, does something. Okay. Minus 10 initiative to everyone. That is blowback.
Alright, so now that the one door has been opened on one side of the van, I'm going to free action to wirelessly lock it again to make sure the guy behind me can't unlock and open that door and spray me in the back of the head since it was all unlocked. I'm assuming I don't have individual door control. So everything's locked, but there's one door open in the back.
You do have individual door control. I'll say you do.
Okay, so everything is locked except for the back ones where I have view. And then what do I want to do here? I guess I'm just going to hold my action for anybody to come around the back, and if they come out of the back, I'm going to burst fire them.
Oh, you can see a guy, like, right in front of you who has just, like, backed up 2 meters and said, "Lone Star, drop it."
Oh, well, fuck him then. He's getting burst fired. My character's biased against law enforcement, so...
By the way, you haven't dropped the initiative of the Lone Stars yet.
It's fine. I know he's on 3. He's the only guy acting after...
I'm going to push a signal to Pseudo, letting him know that we're being invaded. It's just said, "We're being invaded!" Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Pseudo, roll for surprise.
Okay.
You will be at a... You are very much meditating right now, so it's going to be a very sharp shock, so I'll say you're at -2.
And what surprise?
Reaction plus intuition.
He's had such a nice
You
rest.
are in hot sim, technically, right now, so you get to act to that even quicker. Yeah, because you get the message super fast and you can react to it super fast. So I will give you a +2 back on. For effectively, this is a matrix action. So effectively, we'll just make it a flat reaction plus intuition.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to burst fire at the cop. The cop has a held action, but he lost it at the beginning of the new turn order, I believe. So yes, you burst fire at the cop. Go for it. 2 successes. You are unfortunately surprised. You may roll initiative, -10 for surprise, and -10 because it is a new turn. I believe you cannot act. Can you? Because that's -20. There's no way you can roll that high.
We'll see. I'm not sure. Intuition.
Oh no, you were still in hot sim. Yeah, you can be. Yeah, that's fine. Effectively, you will be at 10 for starting late. 10
I'll just
for...
take 20 off me, yeah? Oh,
yeah, so
sorry.
you actually can act before the end of the round.
6 in there, I forgot to click on myself.
It's fine, you acted before the end of the round, so... Blowback, you got 1... Oh, sorry, Suda got 1 hit. Blowback, have you rolled for your burst? No. Okay, go for it.
Not yet.
With the burst.
Roll for it.
You are using a simple or a complex burst?
Simple one.
Okay,
well,
so
actually,
that...
I mean, hey, fuck it. Complex, let's do it.
Okay, what's your recoil compensation on the Ares Alpha?
The Ares Alpha, I think, has a shoulder stock. Let me take a look at it
I believe the Ares Alpha is 2 recoil compensation off the top of my head.
It is, and then I get 1 from my strength, so I've got 3.
Okay, and you get 4 because you naturally get 4. Your strength is, what is it? 4?
Yeah.
So you get an extra 1 for being alive. Everyone has just 1 for being alive. So you will take a -2 to this action. Because of the recoil, as the gun sort of bucks wildly in your hands a little bit. Not wildly, but it bucks a little bit. 1 success.
Shit. My dice are off today. My dice are bad.
You obviously
everyone
don't
says-
mind going back to the prison.
The cop just quickly notices you go to fire and sidesteps, and the bullets just ping into the rear of Pug's garage, taking off chunks of the concrete wall.
Who the hell's
Put this
shooting
in
on my joint?
perspective, my character cannot work with. I don't know if the fans or the viewers know this. My character has an inherent like heavy bias against law enforcement, so like he cannot work with them. Like if they talk to him, he basically is within like seconds of taking a swing at him. Like he just hates law enforcement with all of his heart, and I got bonus karma for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Right, this means that we are now on Pseudo's turn, who has just joined the fray. Pseudo.
Okay, first thing. Obviously, I'm going to cancel my filters on icons, which just bring them to the normal thing. So
Yeah, I'll call that free action. So, whoop.
normally, with spotting like icons, you don't naturally, like it naturally keeps icons that are dangerous or interesting out of pans. What icons that are dangerous or interesting do I see?
You notice that there are 4 Lone Star officers labeled clearly as such, labeled as armed, and it says on operation, and it's got big sort of blinking exclamation mark over their icons saying Lone Star Operation Vicinity. Please don't impede officers. If you impede officers, it may cause them to have to act against you and arrest you for interfering with the police procedure and an ongoing operation, blah, 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 blah. And there's like a load of subtext, which because you're reading super fast at the moment because hot sim, you can. But basically, there are 4 Lone Star officers who are marked as on premises.
And like the icons which are dangerous,
They're marked as armed and
interesting.
dangerous, weapons out.
Yeah, like that is what weapon icons am I seeing?
Yeah, you're seeing 4 Cavalier Deputy revolvers.
Okay, and have they got any like secondary arms that are online, or is that literally the only weapon icons around?
They also have tasers that are technically on, but they aren't currently held or anything.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, the 2 sprites are still happily just sat by the van trying to do stuff. So I'm going to use my 2 options, 2 simple options. I'm commanding the sprites. I'm telling Bit to Gremlins and report what it does on the weapon for the cop going up the stairs towards Pug.
You technically don't know where they are because it tells you that they're within 100
they're
meters. It doesn't tell you where they are. You can say one of them, and I will randomly determine which.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can try and gain information on where they are based off looking into people's feeds, which would take a free action. You've always used your free action to uncancel your filter.
Okay. Would I not have an idea of where everyone else is because of their...
Oh yeah, you know where
comments
everyone
and
else
things
went
beyond?
to do jobs. You know that Cabe was planning to go out to meet Little Raj with Blowback, so they're probably in the garage. You don't know where Pug is because Pug was wandering at the time.
Okay.
So you would know
Right, so
certainly where they
I've
were.
got no location information. No, that's fine then. Yeah, I'll just... can we say that just for the ease of things, because Pseudo won't know where everything is, can I just label them as Lone Star A, B, C, and D?
Sure.
Then I'm telling it to Gremlins the gun of A and Bite to Gremlins the gun of B. And, you know, you can just roll which ones are A and which ones are B.
Okay, so I'm going to add to
And
the
I'm
token
specifically
name.
telling them to report what's going on.
Okay. So for people at home wondering, by the way, technically we have tokens out, but we don't have a map. They're just out so that we can use them to add to the initiative tracker. So that's why I'm showing you nothing, mainly because there is nothing to see. But yes, I will label them as A, B, C, and D.
This combat is all in your imagination.
Yeah, it's the best place.
Most things are like that in my imagination.
Head movies.
It's awesome. In my imagination right now, I'm just like some sort of floating ethereal, like wizard god, and there's this rolling, burning matrix sky, this kind of green with electronic lightning going on. that
Yeah, which
actually
is
looks more like
slowly getting
circuitry.
brighter
It's
as you're
amazing.
back into consciousness instead of meditating
Yes.
out. Right, you want to attack a random one with the gremlins?
Yep.
Okay, I will
shall
roll a d4.
guns. They're going for their guns specifically on Police A.
Oh, police A. Okay.
Yeah. Police A and Police B.
4 successes. I believe. Is this a? It's the gremlins, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do I roll to resist? Which one is this?
Let me bring that up for you.
Yeah, it's not a normal command. It's a sprite power, so
Yeah.
it's on my table.
That will only take me a second. Sorry, I usually have that out, but I was in storytime mode. This shows me, doesn't it? Right, you gremlins. It is a device rating plus firewall test.
I need to roll device rating
Device rating of
plus
his gun plus firewall.
firewall. It reports. This is bit, was it?
Yep.
So bit goes, and you told to report back. So bit goes. Bit's the one that goes yes, no. Goes
Yeah.
could not do it. Trying again.
Okay.
What's bite doing? You did say you could give a simple action to bite as well.
Yeah. Doing it for and maybe we should have rolled their initiative. I realized.
They have high enough initiative, they probably would have been fine. We'll roll them in the next turn, it's fine. Bite. Okay. I roll my defense test. 2 successes, that means gremlins happens.
Yes.
So
If it's 4 net hits, it's a critical. If it's 1, then or more,
Yeah.
then it's a
4,
regular.
okay. So the cop currently pointing his gun at Kaba, next to the van, who hasn't seen blowback. Magazine falls out. I'm gonna roll for his surprise, but he's already at minus. He's already off the initiative chart, so it wouldn't really matter because it happens this combat round. He may or may not have been surprised. For the purposes, it doesn't matter. He's a bit like, what the? Looks up at Cable and at the moment of shit. Right, I believe that makes it the end of the turn.
Kill him with your mind, Caper.
Mind killing.
No, actually, there is a policeman who has initiative left. It's the one who was aiming at Blowback. Blowback shot at.
Fuck this guy.
And
Can't take me.
He's
Just
gonna
goes-
miss.
they're resisting. Open fire, and he's gonna open fire. Right.
I was good. That's an understatement of the century. They're resisting. He fired 10 rounds at me. He's
I'm not
resisting.
resisting.
You fired
Not resisting at
6.
all.
A complex long burst is 6.
This one is apparently blind.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
To be fair, this is like the first shot I've missed this entire campaign.
Does that mean it's the
That's
first
true.
time you get shot as well?
Maybe. My
Hopefully.
dice are pretty bad right now.
So he's going to do a semi-auto simple action, which is unfortunately just the 1 bullet. And unfortunately, I don't have the law enforcement table open. Give me 1 second to open it. File, open, Police Forces of London. Right. Lone Star. Agility plus pistols, so that's 7 plus 8. Okay. I would like you to roll your defense test. 0 successes.
Does he really need to roll that?
Yes,
Can I buy those
technically, if
hits?
Yeah.
No, to
yeah,
a glitch,
glitch.
you will fall over.
That's a good point.
All right. So it's a reaction plus intuition.
Yep. Not quite a glitch. 1 success. The bullet basically pings off the back of your van, hitting the door that's still closed.
Nice.
The one next to it, either the one you've opened.
Aren't these guys like 2 feet from each other and they just can't
No,
hit?
they're literally
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
meter and a half away from him, and bullets.
This is like warfare of the glaucoma right now. It's ugly.
Oh dear.
That was bad. I shouldn't have laughed at that. I really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
That was.
Okay, everyone needs to roll initiative again. New combat turn.
Do you want to drop 2 sprites for me to control and just so I can roll it?
Yes, I will do. I'm going to use I need to get your sprites, little icons. Advanced.
So close.
Name bit. Controlled by pseudo. And name byte. Controlled by pseudo.
Okay, I will get their initiatives done now.
Okay. Right, let me roll initiative for all of my
can't
cops.
Control bit at the moment.
Let me have a look at that. Controlled by.
There we
You
go.
can control the other one.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay, cool. Didn't seem to take it for some reason. Meet space. So much initiative to roll.
Now I'm going to need to expand the turn order queue so I can see them all.
Oh, yeah. Meow meow. I'm sorry, kitty. We're in a firefight right now. Right.
Hope we don't encounter any cats in this.
Basically, by the way, if people are wondering, this is what they can currently see. It's still last week's map, but with counters just scattered around with no geographical representation. But the important thing is the turn order over here. Yay.
Yes.
Right, so has everyone rolled initiative?
Yep.
Yep.
In which case, I will sorter it by descending. Bite.
Gonna do the same thing.
Roll for it.
Roll for it. We need like canned audience laughter and clapping in the
There you go. Full
background whenever
success.
we say it.
I believe on Twitch that's
A
called an
soundboard.
emote. He's already glitched the gun once, but you told him to keep glitching, so... It suffers another glitch. The magazine just came out. The safety flicks on.
Okay. Awesome.
This guy's got issues.
Technically, there is a bullet in the chamber, but
Yeah.
now it's got the safety on, so...
Yes. That's why I did. That's why I was hoping. Like, yeah. Just stop the gun from being able to shoot that one bullet that's still in it. That's pointed currently at the elf on his knees, looking very alluring. I'm sure.
Pretty much. Right, that makes it Bit. Bit is going to try his luck.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is potential.
That's
Yeah.
a critical glitch.
Critical glitch.
So... Oh, how could you critical glitch a gun
Which
so that
one
it's
was this
technically
for?
lethal?
Was
This is a guy currently having a firefight with blowback at the back of the van.
Oh, okay, so they're both the ones in the.
Yeah, he's only working on the pistol, though, and it's firing pretty boring rounds. How can you critical glitch a pistol in a way that is technically
Lone Star
lethal?
perhaps have their guns modded for feedback if someone other than the registered user tries to pick up the gun.
No, they don't. I'm
Because that
sorry.
is, damn,
Oh,
that would
they
have
don't
been
have
awesome.
the Judge Dredd thing?
Because that is something they can do. You can actually install that
Yeah.
stuff on guns. So law enforcement might have, but damn,
Potentially
that's
too
so
lethal,
annoying.
though.
But you can have things like automatic deconstruction and things on the guns. So they just like deconstruct themselves.
The revolver, the chamber, begins just spinning really, really fast. And then spins open at the last minute. And the rounds get flung out in random directions. And it kind of startles him. He's not injured, but he's taken aback. I will roll for surprise on him.
I was so hoping for that gun to just start electrocuting him. As an unknown user.
He's not surprised. However, he now has a gun with no bullets in it. The chamber is open. Right. That makes it... how could the magazine fall out of the other guy's gun? It's a revolver. Oh, in which case the thing swung open.
The cylinder fell out, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole cylinder just...
Yeah, none of them have rounds chambered because they're revolvers.
Yeah.
But the safety's still on. These revolvers do have safeties because it's kind of a mandatory requirement. Yeah, okay. So, in which case, we're now on pseudo.
Okay, well, at this point, I'm going to use simple action to start... would this be a free action to look through everyone's feeds and basically...
Free action. You bring
pinpoint
them
where
up
people
into
are?
your side vision. Even since this is effectively... You're not even in a host, really, at the moment. You just having
just
fun
chilling out on
out.
public
Yeah,
grid.
you're just hanging in the Matrix. They just appear in front of you, like Oculus Rift style. When you look at like the whole cinema thing, where you can just watch a DVD in like a cinema, basically like that, 4 screens, and you see that there's smart links on everyone's guns. The problem is, Pug doesn't have his goggles on. You cannot see anything from Pug. He doesn't have a weapon on him. You cannot see anything from Pug. Kaba does have his contact lenses in. You can see exactly what Pug's seeing, which is a guy pointing a gun at him, whose chamber is just opened and cylinder. You can see the Ares Alpha for blowback, which means you can see him firing at someone whose gun's just gone ping, ping, and thrown bullets everywhere.
Yeah.
You
this
don't
little
have
piggy's
any
dead
idea
as
about
hell.
Pug. For you, though, your eyes are closed, so you can't see through your contact lenses. You don't know anything about you. No. So you got no idea what's going on.
Well,
currently
I
there.
can make a judgment call that there are 4 enemies and I can only see 2 of them. I am going to use simple action. I'm going to turn on wireless reflexes on both Pug and Blowback.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Pug,
nice.
blowback. You just suddenly like, whoa, suddenly faster. I would like you to. Oh no, blowback already did it.
Blowback is on.
Blowback
Oh,
did
Yeah, I
it.
turned mine on already.
How about Pug? You get to add 2 plus 2d6. So if you just want to type in /r space 2d6 plus 2 into the chat on Roll20. Snake Eyes. Good job. I'm glad that isn't subject to glitching. Wow.
That was so good. Wow.
His nervous system just explodes.
However, that is enough to get him another pass because he's on 8. So that makes him have 12. So if you can do a change int and add 4 to yourself.
That was so good. That was so good.
Which brings him up a fair amount on the tracker, though. So, it actually brings him up above all the police.
Okay. Given
You've got
that,
simple action
then,
left. Yeah.
I've got a simple action left. I am going to.
Hope that's all the glitching I do today.
I'm going
Dice
to
are ugly, man. They're ugly today.
tell Bite to start using gremlins on police officer C's gun.
Okay. What does Bite sound like again?
Yes. Bite. Bite doesn't sound like anything. Most of them don't talk. Bite is like that massive kind of garden golem, as like kind of out of Castle Laputa.
Okay.
I am
It just
Groot.
looks vaguely in
Giant-
the direction
it-
through the Matrix.
Massive, like almost brass golem, but it's got this little almost pixel faceplate that just does emojis for its mood, and it's always happy. It's always happy, no matter what it's doing. It's just very loving.
Okay.
Just makes modem sounds.
It looks vaguely in your direction through the Matrix, and you sort of feel more than hear the sound, okay, in your head. It jumps over. I'm going to switch back to the normal screen because we've got the cameras in the right place on the screen.
I imagine Bite now rushing over in the Matrix to go give the Lone Star's officer gun a massive hug.
Whoa. That'll be next turn we find out what that hug does. The friendship hug. Right, that brings us to Blowback.
Okay, so seeing the cop's rounds eject from his gun. First things first, free action, I'm going to shout, hit the deck, mother fragger, and hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Sadly,
He's got no
it's
option.
3
I got
words
a
maximum.
bang.
I'll say for flavor you can have the 4th word.
This guy's dead as shit if he doesn't.
Are you going to hold your complex action to spray bullets then, or are you going to aim and then hold simple action? Because I would suggest that because I already did recoil.
I'm going to aim and hold a simple action semi-auto burst if he does anything other than what I told him to do.
Semi-auto burst. You mean long, short burst?
Yeah, the bop, 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 where it only gives
Yeah.
me the 3 recoil.
Yeah. That's the short burst then. Or semi-auto complex, but you can't do that because you've used a simple action.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. That means it is now Pug. Pug, you're at the top of the stairs. There's a guy in front of you just told you to stay still. You suddenly felt your nervous system suddenly tingle and start surging, and suddenly everything just slightly slower to you. This guy is
I've got
4 or 5 steps down from you.
a wonderful T-shirt now that says "I'd rather be in Kobe, Japan." Just throw on something. I'm gonna barrel down the stairs at this guy and try to tackle this motherfucker at the bottom of the stairs. There's
So-
2 guys, right?
There's a guy who's just gone out of view, and there's this guy in front of you.
Perfect. 1 guy, even easier.
So you're just gonna jump off the top and like fully like just Superman punch.
Well, I was thinking more like a belly flop on this guy.
Okay, right.
Oh.
You just do like the people's elbow / downwards elbow back. Sure.
Spear and Goldberg style.
You have superior positioning, which I believe gives you +2 to your unarmed attack.
Very nice. Well, the pug needs that kind of thing, but very nice.
So agility plus unarmed.
Yes. Hell yes. Okay.
This cop just got obliterated.
He
I still don't
has
know why he's here.
low reach, so you hit 3 next successes. How much is your strength? 8, and then it's +2 for damage.
10.
So
yeah.
10. He has to withstand 10p. Plus net successes, so 13p. Okay.
He might die. It's possible. We might be cop killers. Although, as far as I
King
know,
was
I already
already
am a cop killer.
Came into the
Kayla.
wrong house.
This is our domicile. This is the
Okay,
fucking...
he takes 7 points of piercing
wow.
damage, of physical damage. As you come down straight on top of him, like, there's a lot of your weight. There's a lot of your weight, and it's massively just belly flop, people's elbow down on top of him. You smash his collarbone, and you're not sure, maybe dislocated the shoulder socket a little bit or something, but you're sure you feel something break on his top rib or collarbone, and he collapses down under your weight. You both fall onto the stairs, moving backwards. I want you to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, what's that?
You don't have it. Okay. Do you have free fall? No, I don't think so.
No.
That would be an agility
gymnastics
-1.
Agility -1?
Yes. And it's going to be difficult because you're trying to land upright on... No. You land on the stairs with him, and you both are now prone and falling down the stairs. You fall down the stairs to the bottom of the
Nice.
stairs. You both have to resist halfway up a flight of stairs. I'd say 4 stun damage. Remember, you don't have your armor on, but you do have your natural trolley armor.
Is it just body plus armor?
Yes, it'll be body +1 for you. Oh, plus your damage resist from your plastic bone lacing, which is +2. He resists all the stun damage. Yeah, you resist all the stun damage. And you both fall in a heap at the bottom of the stairs. I think since he goes down the stairs as well, he's probably going to lose his gun quite easily. So I'm going to make a test for him. I don't think he's going to hold on to it. Actually, no, he doesn't. Yeah, 3 dice. That sounds about right. No, he does not hold on to his gun. Somewhere, his gun is gone. A troll landing on him, falling down the flight of stairs, and taking a -2 in wound modifiers does that to you. Okay, that brings us to
See, we're not cop killers. It's
Police
fine.
D. Does something. Policeman C is now on 10 initiative because wound modifiers.
Man, does something. What is he doing?
He's going to... He's right next to you at the bottom of the stairs.
Without a gun.
Pulls his taser. And he's going to try and quick draw his taser. Which means he has to take basically an agility plus weapon test. And if he gets 3 hits, he can quick draw. He's also going to pre-edge it. Which means he gets +3. And he can re-roll 6s. And add them again. 2, but he's got 2 6s, so... He fails to quick draw the taser. He draws it, but he doesn't draw it quite fast enough, and it takes a full simple action to get the taser out. He's lying next to you. He stands up. So he stands up with taser next to you now. Bit groggily and feeling something. He's definitely holding his arm a bit funny. Alright, that leaves policeman A, who's currently
Anybody
aiming
want
at
a
Kaba.
peanut?
He hears gunfire. He hears a scream from the stairs. Kaba, just roll me charisma. No, do you performance?
19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19.
You should-
I might do.
Just rely on
Give
first
me a second.
impressions. That's all you need.
Before no, I don't.
Okay, in which case, charisma -1 as you act compliant.
These rolls.
He's going to shoot you in the face. So... No, he's resisting. People want to get their kill. He... Bang. He's going to use
Isn't his gun jammed?
His gun was on safety, and since you didn't remember, I might have needed either.
But his chamber swung open, so he would know. So he notices the chamber swung open. Simple action, closes the chamber, goes to fire his gun. Safety. He's gonna check for surprise.
God, I love you, Pseudo. We almost lost
not
the face,
surprised.
literally.
Definitely, he's not surprised.
He's not surprised. Free action wirelessly turns the safety off.
Balls.
Single bullet.
Is
Kaber,
this
you
the
can
end
dodge.
of
You are aware
Kaber?
of this. However, you are on your knees, which puts you in a pretty bad position
All
to
based
dodge.
on him being surprised with that one.
So you'll be at a -2, I'd say.
I think we might be
So-
witnessing
Pick it on
the
our
end of our
so we
face
pick it on
here.
the face.
Would you like to make your dodge roll at -2?
Yeah, I'll hit the dodge roll.
And that is a critical glitch.
Fuck!
Yeah, he critical glitches firing the gun. This guy's not having a good day. He goes to fire,
Nobody
sees the chamber's
is.
open, slams the chamber closed, goes to fire, the safety's on, wirelessly turns the safety off, and the bullet bounces off the wall near Kaber's head, and pings back into the guy.
Wow.
He has to resist his own gunshot, which
That
I
was
believe
amazing.
is... Yeah, this guy's
I
not
can't
having
believe
a
how
good
lucky
day.
you were there, Kaber. The stars, like, so many chances to save you, and so many... He'd overcome so many hurdles,
The bullet
only to fail here.
hits him center vest, and he's not really phased by it, so much as just really shocked. But he doesn't seem to be injured from what you can tell. Right, this leads us to...
Just his
Kaber.
try is wounded.
Run, fool!
Good day.
It's all on you, Kaber. You gotta save the day.
Man, you gotta be quick. Lone Star shooting you.
Yep, I'm gonna pick up my gun.
Simple action, cool, pick up gun. You're still on your knees. You can fire it from your knees,
Yep.
though.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot at the cop.
Ching.
Right in his face.
Yep, I'm gonna use a triple shot, a short burst.
Yes.
Contact? Oh, is it simple?
He's got... His sniper rifle is a burst fire, so he can do a short burst, which is a simple action. Roll for it. The sniper rifle has enough recoil to ignore this, I believe, because you've got stock and everything. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Four successes. I will check if the guy's surprised by his critical failure, because it may be that if he glitches, he won't be able to react as easily. I know he's fine. So he's going to try and resist your 4 successes. Nope. He gets hit by your 3-round burst. How much damage does that do?
12 piercing, -3 AP.
2 piercing, -3 AP. Actually, I rolled too many dice. He should have a -2 there from your burst. So I'm going to say you lose 1 successes. So you've got 3 next successes, 15 P, minus 3 AP. So... he takes 8 points of damage. And the bullet quite easily bypassing his armor and just punching straight into him just to the left of his ribcage. He's knocked to the ground as well. And you hear a, "Oh, fuck, I'm hit!" come out of him. Right, that brings us to Policeman B, who has just been told to get down by the dwarf. Heard his friend get shot. He's still kind of focused on the dwarf right now.
Like, mentally, he has no bullets. He just saw his friend get blapped in the chest. I think he goes to ground. He doesn't want to die. I may just kill him anyway.
The angle isn't great on his friend, though. The angle isn't great.
Oh.
You might not be able to see that very easily. So he is instead going to draw his taser. You may use your cord shot.
Yay!
Not cord
So
shot,
I held
safe
that.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got an aim, but I believe all held actions have a -1. So you're
Okay.
effectively a 0 for it. Smart link, though, +1. And you are doing a short burst.
I've got
Yes.
enough recoil comp to hold that one, so we should be
Yeah.
good. Please, dice, do something for me today.
Okay,
There
so
we go.
2 to dodge. 3 net hits. Ares Alpha is what, 11?
11.
Yeah, let me take a look.
11 minus 2?
Okay. Yeah, 11 minus 2.
Okay, so 14 minus 2. He has to resist. As this guy goes to pull at his taser, you just go... And
I warned him.
just hits him in the chest. Blood splatters against the wall, and he just gets knocked against the wall and then slumps to the ground.
Oh, we
Pseudo,
just
I gave him a
cleaned this
chance, man.
place.
You gotta trust me. I tried. I tried so hard, despite my biases.
No, Suda's watching. He saw that you tried.
Man down.
Yep.
Right, that brings
You even
us...
gave him a chance and everything.
We could have just zip tied and, I don't know, traded him back for amnesty or something. Somebody call Obama. Tell him we need amnesty.
-10 to whoever's initiative, please.
Right.
Okay. Is everyone done that?
Yep.
Okay, stop descending. Bite, who's currently in Policeman C's gun.
Yes.
Sure. Roll for it.
Well, Gremlins. Here we go. 4 successes.
4 successes. 1 success. The gun glitches. No one knows what happens, though, because the gun is currently not in his hand. And it's somewhere amongst Pug and the officer at the bottom of the stairs. However, the sprite informs you, glitch successful. Oh, no, this is the golem. Oh, a hug good.
That one, yeah, Officer C.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Bit, who is currently on Officer B's gun.
Yep.
Not that it matters, but
No, but that's an awful lot of successes.
It is a critical, so that's critical glitch for the gun that's on the ground that just critical glitched a turn ago.
Yeah. It's got no bullets left.
It's got no bullets left. Screw it. It tricks itself into thinking that there is something wrong with the software, and the software starts to reformat the boot section.
Okay. This game's rebooting itself. Gotta love technology.
Reformatting boot section. Bits like, yay.
Yes.
Yes, being critical glitch. That brings us to Pseudo.
Okay. I'm going to give. Can I see the? I can see the tasers. I can see that 2 are down effectively. I am going to use my 2 simple actions to tell Bit and Bite to glitch the tasers on Officer D, and Officer A is the one with Pug. Is that right? Basically, not the 2 that I know have just gone down.
Not the 2 that... Okay, cool. Yeah, so they move on to doing the tasers on both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. At which point that brings to blowback.
All right, so I'm going to sweep out the back of the van using a movement.
Okay. You see a guy lying on his back, pretty injured, who Kay was just shot with 3 bullets in the chest.
I'm going to aim at him. I'm going to say, one fucking move, piggy. And that's it, lights out. And I'm just going to hold my action with another 3-shot burst on him.
Okay,
And then
have you got
I'm gonna
intimidation?
say... What's that?
Have you got intimidation?
I do not.
You are better armed than him. and you outnumber him. I will give you a +3 to intimidation check. So that will be your charisma -1 +3, so +2.
This is not going to work.
That's not a glitch at the very least.
Yeah, I'm still holding my action on him, so he's dead either way. And my action's held if he tries to get up, so I want to shoot
he
if he...
zeroed as well, but defender always wins, so he's not intimidated as far as you can
Yeah,
tell.
the glitch.
No, he'd need
It's
2
critical
ones.
if you've got half of them.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
half is a glitch. Half of
right.
no successes is
Right, yes, of course. Sorry.
yeah. Right, so that brings you holding action effectively to shoot the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Police Officer D.
Officer D.
is going to hold his action.
They call me Officer D.
What is this? Oh my god.
Pug.
Is it a bachelorette party?
Pug.
You have the right to remain free.
You're on the ground
Oh,
next to
yeah.
this guy standing over you with a taser.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Alright, simple action is get up.
Then you won't be able to do a close combat attack, so it's up to you.
Or can I do a close combat from the ground? We're both prone. Or I was prone.
He's not prone, you're prone, but you can do a close combat attack from the ground. You're at negative to do so, but you can do it. His legs are there. There's a groin.
Oh, baby. Can I just reach up nice and friendly and just punch this guy right in the crotch? Can we do that?
Yeah. I will double check what the modifier is for attacking from
Arm
the
length
ground.
+1, baby.
If you're making a cold shot against the crotch, that's like.
I mean, do you want to make a cold shot crotch? You just want to punch him and say for flavor you're going crotch? Because groin is actually
yeah.
a -8. But it's
Yes.
really
Crotch
good.
would be a flavor.
Flavor.
Let's go for the flavor of crotch.
It is really good, by the way. If you actually
so
do damage to
flavorful.
someone's groin.
Okay, so the attacker prone is -1,
Damage.
and opponent prone is better positioning. Character superior positioning. Right, so you're at -1. He's at +2 to dodge. So you make a melee attack at -1.
Oh man. Let's go for flavor of crotch.
This
It
game's
is
got a
really
pink
good,
mohawk
actually.
right now.
Oh, man.
We are well outside
Aw.
of mirror shades.
He gets
I'm
4
not-
Edge
successes.
it, edge it.
You can edge if you
Nah.
want. Okay, so
Nah.
you go to punch him in the crotch, and he just backs up a little bit against the wall, seeing your fist. Sort of, you have to shift yourself around. It's quite well telegraphed, and your punch just misses.
Damn it.
It crushes the floor next to his dick. He's just like, ah!
Yeah, just like it hits like the radiator and puts a dent in it. It's a pretty big dent. It's Pug's fist. Right, that brings us to, I believe, a new round. So, baby, give me a -10 to everyone you got. I believe that's literally just Pseudo and his friends.
Yes.
Actually, no, Police Officer D goes, and then it's the -10. So, Police Officer D is holding his action. One of the other police officers hadn't used the free action, so I will say... Okay, something is said. Police Officer D is going... you've no idea what he's doing. He is going to attack unresisted. What is unarmed? I guess it would be clubs. So he's going to make a clubs attack, which is 3 plus agility, 6. It is a glitch, but it was also 3 successes. So, Pseudo, would you please resist me? 14 stun damage, electricity
How
type.
does one resist stun damage?
It's just your normal body plus armor. You aren't wearing any armor, are you? Because you would have taken it off the run, or maybe you have a line
I thought
coat.
it was willpower.
Isn't
I
it?
have a line coat on.
Yeah, you'd probably still be wearing that then. So yeah, you can wear
Mine wasn't dirty, so.
body plus armor.
So body plus armor. Oh. What's the limit? Is there
Damage
a
resistance
limit?
tests. I don't believe there is a limit for damage resistance.
Okay. I'll put the number of dice then in the roll.
There's no limit.
No limit, no response.
Okay, you take 9 stun damage.
Okay.
And electricity. I believe your initiative may drop, and I believe you may be at a -2 actions. I will double check the effects on agility, but that means it's a new turn. So that -5 to initiative. No, it's a new turn for you, but it doesn't matter because your initiative would still be a positive number anyway.
Okay.
But you may be at -3 actions. So let's just go through Bite and Bit while I look this up. So Bite is working on, was it C or D's taser? Bite was
basically,
C.
the one.
Yeah.
They both move at the same time, so.
Yeah. So Bite is attacking C's taser. So if you could roll me C.
Well, I think it was A and D. It was the two that weren't in the garage.
Which was C and D. A was in the garage.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
4 successes.
I will roll my resist. 1 success. So that is a... I have turned the safety on. Oh. Right, that also is then Bit. So you can roll for Bit.
6 successes.
Ooh. Critical failure. Yes. You have no idea what just happened. However,
I do, because I told them to report it to me. They're telepathic. They don't need to send me text messages.
true. As it says yes, you get the feeling that it just reconnected the taser so that the grounding wire may have just discharged the taser into the guy's hands who just shocked you.
Fantastic.
Also, his hands aren't armored, so that counts as bypassing armor as well.
Nah.
There's going to be this legend of Pseudo just going around Lone Star. Like, the guy's actually an electric eel. There's some sort of weird Bioware around.
He's slippery.
Who's
Yep.
gonna report it if they're dead?
That's true. We need to erase witnesses
the
here.
bit also lets you know, by the way, that the taser has been dropped and has automatically safety itself.
Okay.
Right. That brings us to Pseudo. Let me just double check. Electricity damage. Blah, 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 blah. Electricity attack that does not enough stun damage and can hit attack as well. Blah, blah, blah. Secondary effects injured by electric damage include a -1 dice pool test on all actions and defense tests, but not damage resistance tests for one combat turn, and immediate initiative score reduction of 5. So yes, you be on 1 initiative, but you still get act, and you're at a dice pool of 1. So what do you want to do?
Can you just check that you haven't got me plus a bajillion DBs in TeamSpeak?
I've got you on -8, I believe. I literally put you on that at the beginning of the stream. You're not clipping. It's not on your loudness. It's just random. It's not.
Yeah,
based
I don't
on
even hear anything on my end, so it must be just like an artifact for like random people because you sound perfectly great the entire stream to me.
That's
Strangely
nice.
enough.
It's very occasional. It's like literally once every like minute or two.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, very odd. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, you just got
Regarding-
shocked hard in the neck. I believe you're on like 1 stun box now.
2.
2. High
11.
willpower. Yes.
Right. So I am going to use a simple action to invoke Gru.
Big black shape appears.
And I am going to tell Gru to join cyber combat. Brick every enemy device.
Okay. And free action, you mark the 4 enemies you'd like to. Yeah. Sure. This brings us to new turn. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay,
Remember your
can I
wound
have
modifiers
Gru?
if you have them, which I believe is literally 1 person.
Yes.
well, I've had a wound modifier for this entire combat.
Oh, yeah. Insomnia. Isn't it great? Are you so glad you got that bonus character creation now?
I like it. It's
Wound
it adds
modifiers
flavour.
is literally just it reduces
Every time.
It's
that number. So I take 9 off whatever my.
no.
is.
It's per
Well,
3
9
boxes
dice.
of damage. So you lose -3.
-3.
That niche life.
Bum 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 bum. Wound modifiers, actually, you just lose 3, not -3. If you type -3, you'll get plus, because the way that's coded. 7, 0, wound modifiers 2.
Nice roll. That pug roll.
Yeah, that pug roll's crazy good.
Have we got a sprite for bite? Sorry, for Gru.
I will make you one.
Thank you.
There you go. There is a group.
Thank you very, very much.
God, those things look so happy.
Okay, bite.
Is going to Gremlins the taser again.
Okay, sure, yes. So yeah, roll for that. 6 successes.
Stream is down, apparently. Oh, it's back.
Getting a lot of stuff. Stream dying.
In which case, that's Twitch's end, because, again, over here, drop no frames. People are saying that you just need to reload.
Okay.
Yeah, just refresh. Not
No one
like
can
us
hear
saying
us, so I
anything's
believe
going to help them.
Mace is shouting reload in chat. I see it, don't worry. Everyone just post reload in chat just once. I'm going to post as well.
Hope that helps. Twitch has been a little bit weird today.
Twitch has been weird the last
Not
3
too
weeks.
bad.
That's what I heard
Yeah,
from Avic, too. He said he couldn't watch any VODs or anything.
Today it's been specifically showing me like code for web pages instead of the actual web page.
They've been switching servers a lot, but still. Like, I cannot see our viewer numbers, I cannot see our sub numbers, I can't see anything on the dashboard. Like, I can see the chat.
When you said just type reload, like the reload spam now in chat is like, he meant us, guys. Not you. Not all of
Witness
you.
me.
That's why I did append it with just once. So if it includes chat, just everyone in chat posting it once. It should eventually end.
Yeah.
Should we take our 5 or our 10 right now to give it a chance to clear up or something?
Might be a good time.
Well,
Yeah.
we're literally to the end of the combat.
yeah,
so
we're
just
right
finish
at the end of the
combat.
combat, so we may as well.
So yeah, bite. I got 1 success. That's a critical glitch. Oh, grounding pin. Hand.
Man. Gremlins and tasers are awesome.
Pug, the guy next to you dodges this fist, turns the taser on you, and suddenly spasms, taser held tight in his hand, and he falls to the ground.
Best use of Gremlins ever.
Fist
These
good.
tasers, so good.
Fist good.
Then it is Gru.
Gru is going to. Let me just bring this up. Gru is going to use Electron Storm.
Can I suggest, for simplicity, that Gru holds until the end of the player's turns? Because this, I don't think, is
that's fine.
going to make
That's
much of a
fine.
difference.
I was going to have Gru go specifically for the comlinks, but that's fine.
In which case, you need to give him an order. You said join cyber combat and tech devices. So he will be attacking anything at the moment. So it wouldn't be just comlinks. That wouldn't make a difference. Unless it's randomly chooses a comlink. But in case we get to their turn, I'll do that just in case. Bit is currently getting the same gun of some guy who's already out of combat. So,
Yeah.
and nonetheless, Pseudo.
We'll just skip the sprites right now. Okay. I am going to.
You can take the comlink of that guy if you want.
All of the RFID tags that I have around my body and in the van and all that, I'm setting them all to Jammer with my actions. That's like 4 of
RFID
them that I
tags.
can do.
How much wireless rating do RFID tags have?
Wireless rating.
I believe they effectively have a wireless rating of you need to literally stimulate them to get a response back. If they're anything like modern RFID tags.
Okay.
So you can't really get them to emit a signal because they
all
don't
of
have
the
a battery.
guns then. Telling all the guns to be jammers. I'm just flooding this house with as much noise.
You can't do that for every gun at once because you need a program for that, I believe. Which is effectively the step.
I can do it to 4.
Can you? Okay.
Is it a simple action? If it's a complex action, I can do it to 2. Because you can tell multiple devices to do the same thing if you've got the marks on them.
Can you? I thought that you needed a specific program for that.
No, that's if it's like a cyber combat, but this is just I've been given marks on everyone's gear.
Okay, I think noise anyway acts as the highest rating of noise in the area. It's not cumulative, is it?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Okay, in which case I'm pretty sure it's just the highest rating of noise, because it stops you just getting a load
we'll
of low one jams and just poking them at each other.
I'm just looking for simple things that we can do that don't really require
that's fine.
tests,
So
basically.
you can modify any one device or multiple. It doesn't make a difference because it'll be anyway one jammer of the wireless rating of any of the guns or stuff. They all have very low wireless ratings, or you can do a comlink. Now, bear in mind, if you do this to a comlink, you will... you're actually in the other part of the house. You'll probably be fine. You're still ridiculously strong. The strongest comlink, I believe... Who's a rating 5? Pug? Do you have a rating 5 comlink? Or is it blowback?
Let me check.
I'll take a look too.
One of you have a rating 5, which would be the strongest.
Yeah,
person.
Hermes icon rating
Sorry,
5.
Chad, I was literally looking for something quick that I could do.
Okay, Pug. So, Avak, if you want to jam a comlink, you can use Pugs as a jammer, and that'll be a wireless rating 5, so
Okay,
that'll be a pretty good jammer.
there we go.
Bam. Does that turn it into a rating 5 jammer, effectively?
I literally have no idea. I think it just adds to
Oh,
the noise
so
in the
any
area.
comlink. I assume you're targeting the guy who is currently on the floor but still alive, because you can see him on people's... So in which case you choose the nearest device to him, which would probably be blowback's comlink, which suddenly turns into
I got a
jammer.
Hermes icon, so mine's a 5 as well. We both
Okay,
have 5s.
well, still 2 points of noise now exist in that room. This means that it is now Pug's go. Do you mind if we just get to blowback and caver? Because I'm pretty sure this is going to go very quickly.
Sure, go for it. I assume the
Blowback.
guy next to me is tasered himself, so he's
Yeah,
unconscious.
he is very
or something.
unconscious.
Perfect.
Blowback, you are standing over a guy who is still holding his pistol.
I'm going to continue to hold my action with the...
Okay. He looks like he is trying to raise his arm to shoot you.
Okay. Yeah, let's finish this shit. Whatever, take him out. Cop bias.
Are you going
He
to
reached for something.
Are you going to shoot
Excuse
him?
works
Shoot
for him, it works for me.
Okay, cool. Shoot him. Go for it.
Alright.
He has a minus, because you're within 5 meters, I believe he's a -2 to dodge. I'll have to double check the modifier. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but I'll double check just in case.
I got 5 successes. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah. Environmental situational. Attacker, wounded attacker, blah, 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 blah. Defense. Defender prone, -2. Yes, it is a -2. His wound modifiers. His critical glitch.
Oh.
As he's rolling out the way, he still gets peppered with bullets, but he also rolls over, what did you have out? You have the bleach bottles out, whatever. He rolls over the bleach bottle, and bleach pours on top of him, over his body and over his wounds at the same point as you just pepper his body with bullets.
I feel bad for the guy.
No, you
he
don't.
Basically me.
No, I don't.
He
You're right.
screams,
Cop
and you
bias.
just, with the last bit of that burst, you make sure the last one goes through his head. And he stops screaming.
Does he really, or does he go for a gut shot?
I mean, if you want, you can just let the screaming continue.
Shoot him
and just let
low. Let him suffer.
Really? Oh, that's so bad. Fair enough.
Okay, blowback shoots low instead of shooting high.
No, I was just making a joke. I was making a joke.
Yeah, puts the last bullet through the guy's head. He is very dead. And I believe that is all the enemies. We will be switching to story time, and we'll be going to a break right now. But when we get back, we have to deal with the fact that Pug's second house, who he was just contemplating putting a nice Velux window in the garage, expanding it, getting a bit more airy, maybe, opening up a little bit,
Getting a friend for Billy.
just been hit by Lone Star. Look forward to finding out what the corollary of that is after the break. We'll be back in, do I have time to go get coffee, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, in which case, it'll be about We'll say 8 minutes. It might be 10 at the outside, but literally coffee's just a few meters up the street from me. So we're back in that. Enjoy the lovely videos we have in the break. And we'll be right back with you, finding out what the hell is going on. Enjoy that and look forward to seeing you in 10 minutes time, or possibly 8.